Alright, hey there Veve and Ecomi community, this is OhmDawg coming at you with another Omi price action update. Today we have the Eternals dropping on the Veve app within the comic book drop, and the other side of the video we are just going to jump into the charts. I don't think I'm going to go over the Eternals too much, it's just a 30,000 edition drop. It is FA, so everybody be on the lookout for that tomorrow. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into the charts, and I'll see you on the other side of the video. This is not financial advice. This video is for educational purposes only. Trading with money involves risk. I'm not responsible for any decisions you make based off this information. Alright everybody, so going ahead and jumping into the charts, look at where we are currently trading. We're currently at 0.007423. So, we're currently on the daily chart. We're going to go jump down to the hour and recap last episode's markup. So essentially what we were looking for since last episode, obviously we've had expansion since then, but we were trading within this whole area, relatively ranging. This price movement that we're seeing now hasn't really happened until just now, but we were consolidating right here for the most part. And essentially what we were looking for was price to tell us what it was going to do. And obviously we drew these two little boxes right here, and we're basically saying if price breaks out to the upside, then we could very well see price start to want to run up and build momentum to the upside and start attacking these high levels right here. And the other portion of that was obviously if price were to break down, then we could start to see the very same thing down here, except attacking all of our lows. So that is pretty much the recap. Obviously what we have gotten since then is this breakout to the upside, which now leads us to what we could currently be looking for as of now. So I'm going to go ahead and delete these two boxes as they aren't really important anymore. But what we do want to look at is where price is standing. So we're currently trading around 0.0075, and basically what we are looking for here in terms of price is how are we reacting around these highs? Are we hitting them, rejecting? Are we hitting and rejecting, climbing higher? Or are we just overall just going to go straight through the roof? And the only way to tell is going to be based off of how this next high is going to be formed. So are we going to be forming a lower high scenario based in this case, or are we going to print up and get that higher high scenario? So that is mainly the main thing here. But getting a little bit more into depth into everything, we still have this area of interest right here marked up. We're already currently trading towards that at this moment. So looking at that, we basically would like to see if price were to break to the upside. We want to see how it reacts into this area again. Are we going to trade right into it? Are we going to get rejection on the lower time frames and start trading back out of it? Or are we going to start trading up and out of it? And how are we going to tell when this happens? Obviously price isn't going to look like it's going to want to go anywhere. It's going to want to start trading out of it, kind of same way it happened right here, how we traded right up into it. Lower time frame price action hit and boom, dropped. That was actually a 25% decrease in price that we saw from this high to this low. So that was very cool. It was obviously significant. So we are going to want to see what happens next as far as when it hits this this area again. That basically means that it is highly reactive. And then same thing with this level as well. We never hit this either. That's just going to be the same sort of scenario, a much more targeted area. Obviously price could just blow right past it. But in terms of now, we would like to see relatively this same thing going on right here if price were to break through this area, once we get to this area around 0.0081, 8100, we definitely want to see how price is it going to react again. Is it going to give us that lower high scenario, or is it going to allow us to break up and give us that higher high scenario, which would further prove a bullish market. But as of now, on the lower time frames, we don't want to see any kind of lower highs, rejection from these areas. We do not want to see price grabbing and then dropping, because that could lead to a decrease in price, as we are seeing liquidity grabs potentially. So this whole move right here is really going to be significant, and to be honest, everyone, every move is significant. Every move is equally as important. I tend to try to get on here when it's the most, crucial time in the market, in my opinion. It's a London session right now. We have a whole nother side of the world waking up. So I generally like to use London session as a judgment of price. I think around this time it moves the most purposefully, if that makes sense, in my opinion. In my experience, we've had more time and price action rolling through London session. I'm sorry, not time, but we've had more significant price action rolling through London session, in my opinion, than we've had going through a New York session. Obviously, Asian Tokyo session, very low volume. Same thing with Sydney. So I try to keep my focus into London, and what I mean by that is that's their 8 a.m. Would be my 3 a.m. Technically on the East Coast. So that's when London, France, Italy, all these European countries are waking up for the day and getting ready for the markets. So that's why I choose this time personally for price action analysis, because in my opinion it is the most volatile. But moving on, right now we do want to see, that candle just closed right here. Interesting. Yeah. Still trading within this, this range right here, from 83 to 54. So, like I was saying, it is going to be a telltale of, do we create a, we have a high, kind of like right here, and then we have a low, basically right here. So the thing I'm going to be looking for is price going to give us a lower high scenario within this price action, or are we going to break up and out and give us that higher high? So that's all I'm looking for today. It's pretty simple. Not trying to look for too much here today, but just getting on here talking about a little bit of price action. So that being said, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the Eternals real quick, the Medium article. We can look at that before I get off of here. Very cool. The first issue, the start of Jack Kirby's long-awaited comic or cosmic series. I forgot whose FA this was. This is cool though. I like the common here. Very interesting. Reminds me of Transformers. I don't know what the Eternals are, although I'm sure there's better resources to go find out about these comic books. But edition sizes, we are looking at the classic 30,000. I guess not classic. The classic would be 60, but as far as recently, our classics are 30K. 2,100 commons, 5,000 uncommons, 2,350 rares, 1,000 ultra rares, and 600 secret rares. So this will be pretty interesting to see. This is the first appearance of the Eternals. King Kirby's very own cosmic series starts here, deep in the God Chamber. Archaeologist Daniel Damian and his daughter Margot learn from their assistant Ike Harris, aka Ike Harris the Eternal, that he must activate the cosmic beacon deep within the God Chamber. But Deviant's Crow and Brother Toad have another plan for Icarus in mind. So this is a Veve exclusive rare and ultra rare cover right here. So we have our pencil, and then we have our ink right here editions. So these are very cool. But that's pretty much that, everybody, as far as today. Just wanted to get on here, talk about price action a little bit, and then should the Eternals drop tomorrow. So without further ado, we have Decon next week, probably a huge collectible drop this Saturday, so keep saving those gems. I appreciate everybody stopping by. This is OhmDawg coming at you with another Omi price action update, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.